Apparently, I got to keep my eye on the Supreme Court. Feel me once here, driving instructor of the world. So, remember what I'm providing is infotainment. In a constitutional democratic republic, we need to understand both sides of an issue if we're going to talk about it. So, here it is. Here's both sides. The Supreme Court on Friday not only overturned Roe v. Wade, it also ruled in favor of gun owners who want to carry their guns outside their home, because carrying them inside the home apparently is not fun enough? I don't know. Here's the main problem with the finding that's going to cause problems down the road. Again, no matter which side politically you fall under, this one's going to cause the same amount of problems as the overturning of Roe v. Wade. So the Supreme Court stated, quote, "The right to keep and bear arms is subject to regulation." But it didn't like a regulation other than showing probable cause, and it didn't like the Washington, D.C. restriction on keeping them disassembled and locked up. So what regulation is it subject to? Here's the problematic part. The Supreme Court says, well, we don't know yet. We have to hear more cases. What? What the heck is going on with these justices? This is the biggest power grab the court has ever tried in its entire existence. So we know it can be regulated. We know it has been regulated. Second Amendment has actually been amended 17 times in its 230-something year history. But now we don't know what those regulations are going to be. There's going to be some, apparently. We just have to hear more cases. They did say this: "We know of no other constitutional right that an individual may exercise only after demonstrating to government officers some special need." They said that's not how the First Amendment works. When it comes to unpopular speech or the free exercise of religion, it's not how the Sixth Amendment works. When it comes to a defendant's right to confront the witnesses against him, it's not how the Second Amendment works when it comes to public carry for self-defense. Okay, we get that. But what new regulations are going to come down the road that people have no idea about? I mean, that's so nebulous. Again, these are going to tie up the court cases for years and years. So people want to get rid of the pew-pew violence. That's understandable, but it's violence that's the problem. Bad people wanting to do bad things. How do you stop that? Some people say, well, if we limit access to all firearms, they won't be able to do that. That's not true, but I get where they're coming from. However, as Samuel Alito wrote, will a person bent on committing a mass shooting be stopped by laws? The toughest gun laws are in Chicago. Does not stop violence there. In fact, they have the highest incidence of gun violence. So we need other solutions. Let's think on them together.